today, we're going to be doing a bit of achievement hunting in Sally Face. Mainly episode 1. Mainly episode 1. Today we're mainly going to focus on episode 1. If we have time, we'll try and get some achievements in episode 2 as well. But I'm mainly going to focus on episode 1 today. How's it going? It's going alright. It's going alright. It's going pretty good actually. How you doing, EC, by the way? I watched the new Ninjago episodes this morning and they were peak. They were so fucking peak. Okay, so Ninjago kind of spoilers for doing fine. I'm doing pretty good. Ninjago spoilers. Probably it's best to just keep the stream muted if you don't want Ninjago spoilers up until we switch to Sally Face. So Ninjago spoilers. Overall, I love the season. I think the only thing, the first 10 episodes of the season. I think the only issue I have with the season is that it relates to Jay. I feel like with Jay, him getting his memory back, and then I feel like him getting his memory back was a bit rushed, and they kind of they did say he did say oh, it's only a couple of memories, right? It's not like he got his whole memory back, which is yeah, that's fine, I'm fine with that. Shut up, Windows. But it felt kind of, I don't know, it felt after he kind of these first 10 episodes I felt like they mellowed out his personality quite a bit. Obviously it was still sarcastic and stuff, but I feel they mellowed out his personality a little bit. I don't know. And then they kind of after he got his memories back in especially in episode 9 and 10, they kind of it kind of felt they treated him as he got his whole memory back, instead of it felt like they treated him as though he got his whole memory back, but he obviously hadn't. He said that oh, I've not got all my memories back, yada yada. And also with Jay, when he turns into his dragon form, but with his new suit and stuff, he had for the past for I think for half of season 2 and then all of Dragon's Rising season 3, he had a ponytail, he had long hair, but then suddenly he changes to his dragon suit, and then suddenly whoop, back to the short curly hair again, which which slightly annoyed me, because there's no reason why his hair is suddenly short again. At least in Seabound, when he had the beard, it's oh, it was a fake beard, right? He took it off, it was fake beard, it was fine. Where the fuck did all of his hair go, pretty much? I don't know. But otherwise, other than with Jay, I mean, to be fair, overall I thought Jay was a good character. I felt they did melt, other than did feel like they did melt out his personality a tiny bit, but not enough to be a huge deal breaker. And also I felt like they treated him as if as though he got his whole memory back when he didn't. But overall, he was still a good character in this half of the season. But yeah, I really enjoyed this half of the season so far. I started watching Scrubs, and I now understand where the casual misogyny we see in the world now comes from. People just watch all the 80s and 90s shows and it's obvious. Yeah, that's just, I feel that just happens with a lot of shows. They just have a lot of shows and a lot of yeah, just a lot of older shows just have kind of casual misogyny and like racism and like ableism and stuff. You know, like for example, and like this is just like for any media as well. Like for example, when I played, it was Turnabout Storyteller in what's it? Spirit of Justice. It was Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice, in the Apollo Justice trilogy. When I played that, in that case, one of the suspects turned one of the witnesses has DID, has dissociative identity disorder. But the thing is, they just kept calling it multiple personality disorder, and it's like, well, that is a very outdated term. Like, I enjoyed the case. I enjoyed Turnabout Storyteller. Like, it's a decent case. I like the case. But can we not can we please not use an outdated term? Like I get that like the original was like made in like what was the original Spirit of Justice for the DS was made in like 2010s. But you could have updated the language in the remaster in like the PC port. The PC port only happened like what the PC port was only like the PC port only like came out 2 years ago. So yeah, just a lot of shows have like just a lot of media just has like casual misogyny and casual ableism and racism for like no reason. And like yeah, and like for example, this reminds me of like in the DSM-5, for context, I'm a psychology student. One of my lecturers gave us access to the, like, I think it's the original, like, it's like the first version of the DSM-5. I don't know if I have access. I haven't checked if I have access to the updated version of, like, the updated version of the DSM-5 or the other versions. But like, I have the, I can't remember what the other versions of the DSM-5 are called. But I have like the first one of the like the initial DSM-5, and then there's like the DSM-5 rewritten version. So I don't know what the language like is in that, but the DSM-5, the original version came out in like what 2013, I think. I know at least under depression, it just has the R slur in it. And I was just like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Like, that, because the thing is, there was no need to have that slur be in. Like, there's no need to have it in. Because it was like, because I think it's under one of the symptoms. And it's like, one of the symptoms is motor agitation, I think. It's like motor agitation or motor arsler, you know. And it's just like, why? Why is it there? Which, yeah, that annoys me. That annoys me. So, yeah. Yeah. When I was watching Ninjago this morning, I really enjoyed it. I think that like is probably one of the, I would say it's like one of the best halves to a Dragon's Rising season. Over that, like you've got like, off the top of my head, for like, I would say I enjoyed all the Dragon's Rising seasons, but I would probably say the top one would be the top, like, seasons so far is season 4 is at the top, and then season 1, season 2, season 3. That's, so, yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed, I remember, so again, spoilers, keep the stream muted until we switch to Sally Face, because that's when I'll be done talking about spoilers. But yeah, that's when I'll be done. Remember when Jay got his memories back, so this was like When did he get his memories back? What episode did he get his memories back in? Jesus Christ, let me look on ITVX. I think it was episode 5? It was episode 5. It's like episode 4 or 5. Let me see. It was episode 4. It was episode 4. It's episode 4. And Jerry literally, after he gets his, go to the administration, get the memories back, get Jay's memories back. Jay and Nia, I'm not making this shit up, by the way. They start making out, and the 3 people that went to the administration were Jay, Nia, and Kai. Kai and Nia are siblings, right? And Jay and Nia start just a full blown making out. And I think this is like the first Ninjago season to include a full blown make out scene. None of the characters even kissed before Dragons Rises. This is why I find it kind of funny, because it just went from no kissing at all in previous seasons to then this season where we have characters just full blown making out. And the thing is it would, and then Kai's oh, you guys, oh yeah, fine. He's fine with it, and then he's just making out a little bit too long there, guys. Look, it's still in the administration. Okay, dude, that's my sister. He just goes from he's just chill for a second, then he's just Jay, that's my fucking sister, get off her. And then after they cut and then they go back to them, they're still fucking making out. Yeah, I just find that hilarious. Yeah, I just find that hilarious. So yeah. And I'm so glad they had no as far as I remember, they had no shut up CapCut. I swear to God, I keep getting notifications from CapCut. But I'm so glad, from what I remember, they had no major character deaths. Cause technically they did. Cause Rontu dies, but then she gets kind of resurrected. She basically goes to her soul goes to the spectral lands, yeah. And then her husband, Eagle, who died last season, his soul is hey, your job's not done down in the living world in Ninjago. And that was just a really sweet scene. Because the thing is, when Ego and Rontu first got introduced, we had no idea that they were actually married until Ego dies, pretty much. And I'm so glad that they kind of hint towards actually make it seem like they were an actual couple. Granted, it's after Ego dies, but at least at least they make it seem like it's an actual couple. Because when I initially watched the scene of Ego dying, it was oh, they're married. That felt like the most random thing to just slap onto a character who I assumed we would never ever see again, because he's fucking dead. But then again, Ninjago's always had a weird relationship with its dead characters, like Morrow and it resurrects dead characters like Morrow and Garmadon and stuff. So yeah, Ninjago's always had a weird relationship with death. But I am kind of glad. I'm kind of glad that they did not completely kill off Rontu. I feel like it would just be such a it would have felt like such a blow to the face kind of to just kill off Ego in like, what episode did he die in? I think it was in like the middle of season 3, and then kill off his wife at like the start of season 4. Like it would have felt like such a blow to the face, especially because like she initially dies because of her injury sustained in like a fight, but then she's supposed to be this like very like powerful dragon master. So I felt like it would have just felt like, oh, you just killed off her husband and then killed her off as well. Like it would have just, yeah, in like a fight. So yeah, Poppy, I baked cookies. Ooh, which ones? Which ones did you make? But yeah, and then yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed the chocolate. Ooh, we love chocolate cookies in this household. We love chocolate cookies. But yeah, I really like the scene at the end of episode 10, where it's like Zane and Pixel are just there like painting. Like it does feel weird that like the ninjoids, the robots are like the ones that are the only ones in that scene doing something artistic. Like it does feel weird in this climate where generative AI is like, taking over graphic designers' jobs, but also on the other hand, it's like I don't like Zane and Pixel are definitely not generative AI, especially with like those characters, they were introduced in like 2015 and like 2015 and like 2016. 2015, what? No, not 2015, 2016. That's way too late. The Dragons were in 2011 and 2012, 2013-ish. They released then. So like, generative AI wasn't popular then. So those two, like are definitely not based off generative AI. I don't even know what type of AI they would be because like those two are very much like based off like just regular robots, other robots in like media and stuff, and and stuff like that. And like actually I think he's the Arc Dragon of Life. I'm gonna be so honest, I don't know the difference between Source Dragons and Arc Dragons. I'm gonna be so fucking honest. But the Arc Dragon that's like defending the Whispering Woods, she literally says like, oh, you seem like, I don't remember what she says actually. She said something along the line, but she mentions how like I've like kind of like I don't actually remember what she said, but she mentions how like like how Zane isn't like a living being in like the traditional sense, isn't like a conscious being in like the traditional like sense. Like he doesn't have like blood cells, he doesn't have like cells in a traditional sense. Like he has like he has his power source in his chest. I was gonna say he doesn't have regular cells, he has battery cells, but no, he runs on a power source in his chest. But yeah, she mentions how like, oh, you like I think she mentions how like, he's not like he's not technically a living being because like, he's a ninjoid. He doesn't have like flesh and bones, or like, he doesn't have blood. He doesn't have like the traditional like nervous system of like a brain and stuff like that. He runs on code, right? And yet he still defends living things. So yeah, I wonder what kind of like AI kind of Zane runs on. I don't know types of AI. I'm gonna be so honest. I'm gonna look it up. And why did I call it closest Steam app? Why did I? Oh, fuck's sake, great. Let me see. What type of AI do robots run on? Let's see. I'm gonna assume procedural. Oh, machine learning. That makes sense. How do AI robots work? Foundation of intelligent robots use complex algorithms to process data and make decisions. Data input comes from a variety of sources such as sensors, cameras, and other perception devices. This data is then processed through neural network systems that make the structure and function of the brain. Learns okay, it's machine learning. So yeah. So yeah, I wonder, I don't know. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, and also Zane. Like, I've been thinking about this. Zane. This is like not spoiler territory for the newer episodes. But I've been wondering. So Zane was originally made by this guy called Dr. Julian, right? And then he was then remade in Cyrus Borg's lab, right? So if he was like a real robot, like, first of all, who would he like technically belong to? Because, like, you know, he was originally made by Dr. Julian. His old body went kablooey. And then, but I assume that, like, I think what happened is that Cyrus Borg and Pixel had a backup of his AI on their systems, and then that AI kind of became, like, that backup AI became sentient and then controlled the machines in the labs at Borg's Tower, and started controlling the machines at Borg Tower, right? And then started creating Zazd's body out of Borg materials, right? So, and I assume that, like, he's just been like upgrading himself this whole time. So, like, the thing is, under normal copyright laws, right? As far as I'm aware, AI can't legally own anything, or like hold copyright or anything like that at the moment. Like, I know there's like a lot of places where like generative AI stuff is not copyrightable, right? So, like, who would, like, Zane, like, legally belong to? Because, like, the AI, I assume it's like probably most likely just like a backup. Like I said, it's a backup. I assume it's like a backup AI of Dr. Julian's original code. Like, if Dr. Julian was still alive, who would Zane legally belong to? It would probably be a very complicated answer, like, oh, the AI legally belongs to Dr. Julian, and the body belongs to Cyrus, right? Belongs to Cyrus Borg. But also, like, in my mind, this is like, you know that I can't remember what it's called. It's the ship, like, philosophy. Like, if you, like, it's like the ship, like, not paradox, but, you know, it's the ship question. If you replace, like, one part of the ship, like, if you replace one part of a ship at a time, how long does it take till it's not the same ship anymore, or if you if you replace like every single thing on that ship with something that's like identical to it. So like if if like if one bit of the flooring is like cracked, like broken, and then you replace it with like a newer but like the same version of the floor, is that then like, and then like you do the same with like every other bit of the ship, right? Is it still the same ship? I have the same thing with Zane, right? Is it still the same Zane? Because in my mind, I would say kind of yes, because of the AI, but also it's not the, as far as I remember, it's not the same AI. It's the original AI got blown up in season 3 of the original series in Masters of Spinjitzu, and the Zane that got put in the body that was made with the new body was a backup. So like it's like, is it called Orpheus's ship? I don't remember, but it's the ship conundrum. But yeah, is it still, would you still consider Zane, the current Zane, to be the same Zane as in the pilots and season 1 of the original in Masters of Spinjitzu? Would you consider that to be the same person? So yeah, like it generally it is the same character for just the show's sake, because it is a kid show and stuff, but is it still, but if we think about it in like a philosophical context, then is Zane the same Zane as in the pilots? So okay, I do want to get into Sally Face in a second. Let me switch over to here. Spoilers over. Okay, so I have for episode 1, we're really gonna focus on episode 1. Oh, we need most of the achievements for 2 and 3. Only 3 of the achievements for episode 4. And then most of the achievements for episode 5. So yeah, I remember I was using an achievement guide to get all the VHS tapes because I knew that was gonna bite me in the ass. Yeah, we're mainly gonna focus on episode 1. The achievements that we need are The Unknown, Metalhead, House of the Wretched, and then Irritable Bowels, and a Secret. Let's see. Okay, so for The Unknown, we need to, that's the first one that we can get started. Check the third from the right drawer of the morgue before Sal's mum. Check the hole in the wall of the 5th floor and go into the kitchen of Larry and Lisa's house. And then put 5364 on the board after going through the 3 doors at the beginning of the game. Get the Game Boy, go through the bags in the kitchen and pick up the item. After picking up the card to floor B, go down to the shelf and press enter so that Salt checks the item on the floor. After getting the key with Jug, go to the bathroom of apartment 504. After talking to the ghost girl, get out of the bathroom. I'm gonna try and see, is there just like a full episode 1 walkthrough? let me see. Oh wait, let's see. Saturday episode 1 achievements. Let's see. I have on the, where is it? The achievement. What's that? What's the achievement hunting site that I usually use? True achievements. Sally Face. Is there a walkthrough on here that I can have a look at? Sally Face achievements, Sally Face news, walkthrough. Thank you. There's no walkthrough. Right, this is, I hate this. Okay. Okay, I wanna walk through. Let me see. Okay, so apparently this one is all secrets, achievements, side quests, and main quests. Okay, so the only ones we have is Charlie's Pony and I'll Go to Sleep. Let me see. Look. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's restart episode 1. Achievements, recap. Start a new game on episode 1. Yes. I'm gonna skip over a lot of the dialogue because I've already played the full game. So yeah, turn the lights on. Dog picture changes. Push the doors on the other end of the room. Get the key. A key, and then exit the room. Okay, let's get out. Let's get out of here. Enter door D. After opening D, walk to the end of the room to find the number on the bottom. Bottom left, that's 3. Go to O, and then G. Walk to the end of the field and talk to the dog. Look above the dog to find the number of the branch. Enter the grave. Look. Okay, speak to the dog. And then we need to enter the grave. Look towards the bottom of the dirt wall to find the last number, and then walk to the end of the room. Walk to the end of the room and enter 5364 into the keypad. Okay. Okay. 5, 3, 6, 4. Okay. Let's see. Go through the newly unlocked door. Move across the room and talking to your dad along the way. Move across the room. Interact with the drawer. That's 2 after the open one. So 3. Yeah, this one. That one. I don't think I can interact with any of the other ones. No. Okay, interact with the gurney. And yeah, there's our mum. There's our mum. Okay, and then we're talking with a therapist. Just yapping on. And then we need to enter Sal's room, walk to the left end, push the furniture away, pick up the Gear Boy. Okay. And then we need to get the batteries for the Gear Boy. Okay, we need to go this. Bags. I'll enter Sal's room and then walk to the left end. Okay. Missed that top step. Okay, let's go to Sal's room. This is our room. Left end. Gizmo! The absolute legend. We love Gizmo. Pick up the Gear Boy. Exit out Sal's room and walk to the left into the kitchen and interact with the bags to get the batteries for the Gear Boy. Okay. What's the inventory? I can't remember the inventory key again. Keyboard. Q. Okay, Q. Can we play on the Gear Boy now? Oh, I just need to find one of my games. Okay. Says your dad if you like to learn some background. Exit the apartment. Nope. Went into the wrong room. Exit the apartment and talk with the guard by 403. Okay. Hello. I need to go into the left and head to the 5th floor. Enter 504. Enter 504, exit 504 and head past 501 to inspect the boards against the wall. Walk away. So, wait, do we need dark secret again? Let's see, dark. Yeah, we need dark secret. Okay. We need to go up to 5. We need to enter it and then enter 504 and then exit again. I forgot about this guy. I completely forgot about this guy. Oh my god. And then we need to exit 504 and past 501 to inspect the boards against the wall. Do we need the unknown? I forgot what we need. No, yes we do actually. Yeah, the unknown. 50. We need to go all the way to the left. Inspect this. Oh Jesus Christ! It's fucking green. I'm so glad I was looking at OBS. Then, oh, that's locked. We need to head down to 3, talk to Lisa, and get the basement card. So she's on this side. Hello. Let's just talk. Let's just do all the dialogue options because why not? I don't remember. I don't remember what the achievement was. I don't remember if there's an achievement for like talking to every single person or not. So yeah. Okay, now I've got the key card for the basement. But now we need to go into the lift and head to 2 and talk to Charlie. Okay. I wonder who it actually was that killed Mrs. Sanderson. I don't actually remember. Who was it? Who was his room 204? Don't remember who killed her. We just need to look at his collection of Little Ponies. So, yeah. This guy. I'm just gonna say, you can tell this game was made in like the 2010s. Because if you look, like, this is My Little Pony. You got Funko Pops up there, Star Wars, and I think this is supposed to be Five Nights at Freddy's. So, yeah. And then we need to exit 204, head to the first floor, talk to Addison, talk to Mrs. Gibson 3 times. Oh, it's not necessary but fun. Okay, we don't need to talk to Mrs. Gibson then. But we can go talk to Addison. Okay, I'm not going to talk to Gibson then. I need to head down to the basement. Walk right and interact with the lost and found under the shelves. Okay. Lost and found. If I get in there. Very video tries to use the game I'd hit quit when the game fritzes out. Play. Start. I can't start it. We just have to quit. Head to 1B and walk left into the kitchen. Let's get 1B. Forgot that was 1B for a second. Walk left into the kitchen. I think that should give us the unknown achievement. Yes, that did. Okay, and then we need to tell Larry, make sure to choose all of his dialogue options. So, yeah, that's Larry's room. And then we need to interact with the radio with the dresser, on the dresser. Cause that's the, let me see. See, there's an achievement for listen to Sentences Falls multiple times. I don't know if we need to listen to it the whole way through, but I guess we could just yap until it's finished. So yeah, but it's gonna be loud, so I might just turn the music down. Did I turn it? I might just turn the volume down actually in the game, because it is pretty loud. So yeah, they are headbanging, because why not? And we need to ask him about everything. So, yep. Options, that's it. There we go. That's a little quiet now. Yeah, let's just keep yapping to Larry. In subject, what's up, guy 103, Mr. Addison. Okay, there. Just headbanging it out. I don't know. I assume it's maybe 3 minutes. Let me. Oh fuck. There we go. Let me see. Where was I? There, just under there. Let me see. Metalhead achievement. Sally face. When in the basement, keep talking to the guy about the track, and this will pop up on your third listen. Do you need to? Oh, for going on the wrong thing. I mean, it's gone through. It's finished anyways. So, yeah. Okay, what do we need to do next after that? Go right and interact with the radio on the dresser. Interact with the pane near the door, exit the apartment, and then just don't talk to. Lisa, because it can prevent completing a dark secret achievement. This is me following a guide. Who's this guide by the way? EM Psssttt. That's who it's by on Steam. That's that. Yeah. And then painted by the door. Exit the apartment. We can't talk to Lisa from now on. So can I save here? I don't know. Oh no, it automatically saves after you generate it. Like it's auto save. Go to now. We need to go to 1. So leave. We need to go to floor 1 and talk to Addison and get the tea from him. And then we need to get the laxative. I think. I can't remember what. Let's go 3. Let me see. You can't complete irritable bowels and go to sleep in the same playthrough. Take the laxatives near the toilets of the bathroom in 504. We need to go to 504. Okay. So yeah, we need to go to talk to Addison. Get tea. And then we need to take the elevator to floor 4. And then we need to talk with Sal's dad to get her money. Get her, as the Americans would call it, a quarter. Sal's room, the dad's room. Okay. Hello, give me money. There we go, thank you. Use the walkie-talkie anywhere in Sal's apartment. Exit the apartment and sneak into 403. To get a bit more progress on a dark secret. Examine the nightstand, chalk outline of ponies. Talk to Larry using all the dialogue options. So I need to examine the nightstand, chalk outline, and then ponies. Okay. And then we need to go down and we need to talk more with Larry. Get all his dialogue options. Okay, let's talk. And then after that, we need to go to floor 4 and talk with Lisa. And then we need to use a specific dialogue option. So, do you need help? I'll keep him out of trouble. And we got the Sanity's Fall achievement. We've got the Metalhead achievement. Okay, we only needed to do it. Only needed to do it twice. So, yeah. But yeah, we need to. After that, we need to talk to Lisa. Say, do you need help? I'll keep him out of trouble. He told me a dark secret. So, yeah. Then head down to the basement. Talk to Larry about the curse. So yeah. Okay, let's leave. And yeah, go to floor 3. She was on the left, right? I think she was anyways. Yeah, I think she was on floor 3. Floor 3. Hey Lisa, what's up? Do you need any help? Are you poking fun at me if I'm up in the same spot for so long? Well, I like to be thorough, but to be honest, sometimes my mind just wanders and I lose track of time. That's cool, I'm the same way. I can tell you're a creative type, like my Larry. I'm glad you two are getting along, because sometimes I worry about him. I'll keep him out of trouble. What do you mean by that? He didn't tell you about, what have you two been talking about? He told me a dark secret. Oh dear, Larry keeps insisting about that silly curse. I don't know where he gets this stuff from. I never raised him to be superstitious. I hope he's not filling your head with that nonsense too, Sal. He's a good boy, my Larry. I guess he's got a bit of an overactive imagination. I blame it on the television. Ooh. And then we got to tell, and then head down to the basement. I'm guessing this is just a bit more of lore, I guess. So I'm gonna talk to Larry again. So yeah, let's talk to Larry. If I remember this correctly, this episode is only like 45 minutes. Wrong way. This episode is only like 45 minutes. So yeah, but yeah. Hey, hello. So about your curse, What? Who told you about that? Your mum sort of let it slip, although I may have nudged her a little. Damn it, she always says too much. If it's a big deal, we don't have to talk about it. It's okay, I understand. Yeah, sorry, Sal. I like you and all, but I just met you. I'm not ready to talk about that yet. It's cool. Sorry, I cried. Okay. We need to go back up now to floor 3, specifically to the real 3, and talk to Chug. Use all the dialogue options, trade him a quarter for the key. And oh yeah, the ad is starting in like less than 5 minutes. If you know what ads, that's fine. You can just subscribe. Okay, living room. Let's go. Leave. Okay, we need to go up to floor 3. Floor 3. Head to 303. Talk to Chug. Use all of his dialogue options, and I need to put my headphones on charge in a minute. And there's Chug. Hello. Hello. You think it's good as haunted? You can just hear me just spamming my space bar. One trade. I can give you a quarter. Okay, and then take the elevator to floor 5, go to 504, go to the bathroom and talk with the girl. So 504. So yeah, 504. And then we need to go into the bathroom and chat with the girl. Hello. Oh yeah, Megan, you are? Yeah, sure, my name is Sallyface. Your name is funny. You're not scared of me, Sallyface. No, of course not. Okay, that's good. Why do you have pigtails in your head? That's for girls, silly. Ha, whoever said that only girls can wear hair and pigtails? I like pigs too. Never thought of that. You're a funny boy. Why were you crying before? Everyone always runs away from me when I try to talk to them. I get so lonely up here all alone. I can understand that. I get lonely sometimes too. It must be hard being by yourself. Well, I'm not really all alone. There are... And she's gone. Hello, little girl. Are you still here? Huh. Okay. Then we need to do... Oh, there's Chug. Hello. What are you doing up here? Asking myself that same question. I thought you were too scared of this room. I am, but you were gone for so long. I needed to check on you. And make sure the ghost didn't get you. Thanks, man. I'm okay. Nothing got me. Good. So I was thinking maybe you keep that key. I don't like coming up here anyway. You seem more into it. Alright, I'll hold on to it, but you can borrow it anytime you want. Okay, deal. Okay, Chuck's just gotta stay there, I guess. Okay, we need to... Oh wait, we need to take the laxatives near the toilet of the bathroom in 504. We need to go back in here. Here, old laxative. Let's keep that creep occupied for... No, wait. Game Boy? Play? Oh. The House of the Wretched. Level 1, the graveyard. As I looked upon my sister's grave, a great sadness came over me. Let me see. Only to be burned away by sudden rage that slowed my heart. Okay. Off we go. Can we not go through the gate? Cemetery gates were locked. I need to find the key in order to proceed. Grandfather's grave. Grandmother was one of the kindest people I ever knew. We need to find the key, don't we? Over here. Oh, is this ours? I dug my way out of the condition of my soul. Empty, cold, and dark. Where the fuck am I? Oh. My father's grave was hidden at the very edge of the cemetery, cast away by remaining family only to be included in our burial plot for legal reasons, and that is the key. Level 2, the courtyard. Okay, we need to swing. The old swing swayed gently in the wind. taunting me with the memories of youth and happiness. We turned up with the fire pit. Fire pit was filled with coal and ash, but some of the bits within seemed strange and foreign to me. I couldn't quite reach inside of my own to examine my remains. Oh, okay. I noticed a twig hanging low and broke it off. Okay. Oh, we need to go and interact with the fire pit, and then we need to go all the way right and unlock a door. There we go. I prodded through the ash with the stick I had found. At the bottom of the pit, I discovered a gruesome sight. Pieces of human bone and teeth. Anger and sorrow swirled through my bones in a hurricane-like fashion. Okay. Okay, I guess. Okay. Level 3. The house. Stone fireplace that once brought warmth into our lives now sat silent in the absence of life. Okay. The dining table set was disheveled. One chair had been tipped over and a broken wine glass laid beside several scuff marks on the table. I noticed something in the chimney was the key I'd been looking for. Okay, upstairs, I guess. Got files. Like here. File cabinet was locked. Okay. Another locked door, as if the house itself was trying to keep me from venturing deeper into my past. I noticed a book that seemed out of place. When I pulled it out, a key fell to the ground. And another locked door. I can open up the files. The cabinet was filled with business files, tax documents, and miscellaneous office supplies. In one of the drawers, I saw a picture of my parents. In it, they were younger and happy, a sight I wasn't used to. Can I open this one? In the top drawer, I saw telephone records with multiple times swirled. Beneath that were pictures of what looked like my mother having a lunch with another man. I reached for the cabinet once more, but decided not to look again. Oh, okay. Her room. The fragmented memories of my past began to come together. The pieces of me I had lost along the way, the horrors I hid from, reality had returned to me. Okay. 504. The door room here, it's locked. Okay. Oh wait, are we playing as Megan? Oh. Oh, we're playing as Megan. Got a key. I think we're playing as Megan, guys. That's obvious, but my brain yeah, that was obvious, but my brain only just made the connection. Oh. Her eyes turned from me and my heart grew dark and twisted with hatred. All that I've once loved is now gone. I've put an end to it all. The burden of living is far too great to bear any longer. Please forgive me. And welcome back from the ad, by the way, chat. Hi, Megan. Hello. Where did you get that game? I found it downstairs in the Lost and Found box. It's a pretty strange game. There's no label on it. It reminded me of something. What is it? I can't. I'm sorry. Please leave me alone. Look. Yeah, that's definitely. We were definitely playing as Megan. Damn. But that's the home of the wretched achievement. The home of the wretched achievement. Okay, let's see. We have the tea and laxative. So I'm assuming we need to go. I'm assuming we now need to go and talk to Charlie. So yeah. Okay, let's go talk to Charlie. He's on 2. Talk to Charlie and say be right back. Okay, he's in 204. Assuming you have the telepathy, Charlie will take it. Be right back. Oh, is that ice and tea I smell? yeah, I just got some from. I just love Edison tea. Give it here. I also taste this. So relaxing. No, I don't think this is sitting right in my. Oh, I think I have to go right now. Yeah, go to the bathroom. Don't touch anything. Well, just don't touch anything. Yeah, that's the irritable bowels. I'm just gonna complete this episode. Get the toy score. Can I go in his room? Oh no, that's his bathroom. That's his kitchen. We can't go and we can't actually go into his kitchen. Can't go in his bedroom either. Head to the first floor, talk to the detective, blah 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 blah. Okay, number 1. And then we need to talk to the officer. Got evidence. There we go. And then let's see. Head right to the lady apartment and then head right until you reach the van. And then that is the end of chapter 1. That should be all of the achievements. So yeah, and that's Mrs. Henderson. I don't actually remember who killed her off the top of my head. So yeah, let me have a look. Mrs. Oh, it's Sanderson, not Henderson. I was thinking Cassandra Sanderson. Who killed her? I don't remember. Let me see. She was murdered by Charlie. Oh, I thought she wasn't. Let's see. Upon learning of her husband's dealings, Sanderson stole a secret tome from the cultist. It was an unknown time later that she reached out to Larry for some assistance with her plumbing, during which he bore witness to Sanderson's grisly slaughter at the hands of Charlie. So yeah, for some reason I thought Charlie did actually die. I think it's cause in the game. I think it's cause like in the game, and then this is the start of chapter 2. Main menu. So then we should have now the achievements. But I think it's cause in the game they're like, oh, did she actually kill him? Did he actually kill her? Sorry. And yeah. So yeah. I think, okay, so we need to get most of the achievements for 2, most of them for 3 of them for 4, and then 5 of them for 5. So yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do is maybe I don't want this. We played for like 40 minutes, like roughly. Let me have a look to see how long it took me to play Sally Face episode 2. Let me see, Sally Face. So don't wanna, let's see. 2 hours, 2.5. No, wait. Oh, just 2 hours. 2 hours. Okay. So yeah. And then it took us 36 minutes to play episode 1. So it took us roughly the same time. I think what I'm gonna do is do 1 episode a stream. Do 1 and get all the achievements in that episode. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do over the next few weeks. So yeah. Okay. Let me go on Steam. I'm kind of tempted to play more Stardew. I feel like for the past three streams we played a lot of Stardew because we played like something and then played Stardew. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna play a bit of Stardew for like the next hour and a bit. So yeah. So yeah, so yeah, for the next like hour and a half-ish, we're gonna play a bit of Stardew. So yeah. So yeah, I'll have to edit the stream information. Stardew Valley. There we go, and then we go. Let's go into. I need to change my game capture to Stardew Valley, and then with my source, open it up like that. Load up my. I think I played a few days the other day. Yeah, I played a few days of Stardew like the other day. Let me just tweet out that I am. Let me just tweet out and like post I'm now playing Stardew. So yeah. So yeah. Okay, let me just tweet out I'm now playing Stardew. Blue Sky. Blue Sky often takes like a while to load. Jesus. So yeah, I just need to post on Instagram. Oh my, there's an Among Us April Fool's, okay, oh my god. I've got to play more Among Us, man. But I feel like next time I'm probably going to play it is probably whenever the next community night is with Kangov is. So yeah. Okay. There's probably going to be a bit more Ninjago spoilers for like the rest of stream because I wanna yap about Ninjago more. So yeah. Because we yapped a little at the start. We yapped a little at the start, but yeah, I just want to yap more. Like I said earlier, I really enjoyed these like 10 episodes. I think they were really good, and I was looking on Twitter like earlier after I finished the episodes, and everyone's just like in agreement, like being like, yeah, these episodes were fucking peak, man. These episodes were so fucking great, man. Like, oh my god. I don't think I need to give anyone any like fruit, which is fine. But yeah, everyone was just agreeing like the episodes were peak, and like I went into it thinking, oh, I would question the elemental like monsters more, but I didn't really question the existence of the elemental monsters like all that much. I was just like, okay, there's elemental monsters. These are a thing, and I think also again, spoilers. I was not expecting Beatrix to come back. Like, it was a very like welcome surprise, because I think they wrote Beatrix so like well. I think they wrote Beatrix in this season like really well. Like I said, it was a surprise. It was a surprise because I knew about the Imperium. I knew about the Imperium loyalists. That's the thing. But I thought the Imperium loyalists were. I thought they were just like a rogue group of Imperiums that like worshipped the ground that Beatrix walked on and were like, oh, we want it back to a dictatorship. But I didn't think that Beatrix was actually like involved. I thought she had just like disappeared. She just lost the time because she fell through one of the merge quakes, didn't she? See, I thought she was lost the time. So it was a very like, in hindsight, I should have probably seen it coming, seeing as though I knew that like I knew like one of the main villains were gonna be. I knew one of the villains were gonna be the Imperium loyalists. But to be fair, I thought the Imperium loyalists were gonna be side villains and not like some of the main villains. And also, I was looking on the wiki, and apparently Sora's parents were Imperium loyalists. I didn't get that. I didn't even like clock that, but apparently Sora's parents were. And then like, but then like her parents like just show up at like her parents just like show up randomly at like her parents just like show up randomly at like the end of episode 10, and everyone was just like half the people there were just like, who the fuck are these people? And then Sora is just like, what the fuck are you two doing here? So yeah, I didn't really clock that Sora's parents were like part of the Imperium loyalists. To be fair, it should have been obvious because they were very loyal to Beatrix in Dragon's Rising season 1. So I was just like, oh yeah, that's just the fact that I just remembered that they were very loyal to Beatrix in season 1. So yeah, I wonder. The thing is though, it doesn't feel like those two coming back doesn't feel like a very like, what's the word? Doesn't feel very like kind of sudden. I guess it doesn't feel like they just sprung it up and out. It doesn't feel like that they just sprung it up out of nowhere. It just feels like, oh, when I saw that scene, I was just like, oh, what are they doing here? You know, why are they here? Why are they like back? You know, what are they doing here? It just made me like kind of like intrigued. I was like very intrigued to like why they were here, because like we haven't seen them since season 1. Sora mentions her parents like very minimally. She's just like she mentions her parents when talking to Rock, being like, oh yeah, my parents were shitty too, like you need to learn to stand up to your dad. So yeah, that's, I think she mentions them like, I think she mentions them like once a season, or like, but yeah, like she mentions them like rarely, like once a season, to be like, oh yeah, to like kind of like, she even mentions her. I can't remember. I think she mentions them either to be like, oh, my parents were shitty too, or she'll mention them when just generally talking about Imperium. Right, and I don't think I need anything, but I can go down to like the lower levels. I'll go down to 100. Did I not bring? I didn't bring any bombs. Great. Yeah. She only really mentions them if she's like, you know, she's kind of trying to relate to someone and be like, oh yeah, this is what I did with my parents. Blah 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 blah. Or when like, you know, she just generally, or sometimes when she just brings up Imperium. But it's like never really like, it never really feels out of place when she does like mention her parents, especially because it is like so rarely as well. So yeah, but yeah, I wonder. Yeah, and I feel like as well, like with that scene with them, like, you know, going to the monastery, it like kind of like, for me at least, it feels like there's a little bit more like continuity, I guess, between like the two parts. Like beforehand, I've always felt like, you know, there's not really like the only person like that had like the only like continuity between parts was like with Raz, right? And whatever the fuck he was up to, right? But the thing is that never really like, I don't know, that never felt like really like too much, because like Raz is like always doing something in the background, right? He's like always doing something. He's not really like, he doesn't like, he's not like a one season villain. He's always doing something, so it doesn't feel like that too much of like that much continuity between seasons, because he's like always doing something, if you know what I mean, if you get what I mean. So this feels like there's a bit more continuity between like the two parts of the seasons, you know. So yeah, I don't know if that made sense, but yeah, it did feel like the two parts were still like part of the same season. And this is like an issue I have, like not necessarily with like Ninjago's writing, but like, well, kind of with Ninjago's writing, but like Ninjago's writing as a result of the scheduling. Because basically Lego like schedules it so like half the season is like released in like April, May time, in like the spring, start of summertime. But then the second half of the season doesn't come out until like the end of summer, start of autumn. So it's like, by that point, it's like, well, most people would have forgotten what happens in the season. So like, they probably just like write it so it's like a, so like they have like two major events going on in the season, like, you know, Tournament of Sorcerers and whatever the like, you know, in season 2, like we had the Tournament of Sorcerers and whatever the fuck else happened in season 2 that I don't remember off the top of my head. But then, because it's like, oh, there's multiple like major events going on, it's like, for me at least, it feels like, oh, I can't remember what happened specifically in each season. Mostly because like, oh, there's so many events going on that I can't remember which is specific to each season, especially with the scheduling as well. But also because like, Dragon's Rising seasons don't have names. So to me, I just don't remember what I just don't really remember what specific things happen in seasons. I can remember some things. Like, for example, I think last season they defeated Thunderfang? Was it last season? They defeated Thunderfang for the second time last season, right? And then it was season 2 they defeated him for the first time? Oh, was it? Yeah, I can't remember. This is what I mean though, right? I can't remember if it's the end of season 2 where they first defeated Thunderfang, or in the middle of season 3 that they first defeated Thunderfang and then they defeated him again in his spectral form in season 3, at the end of season 3. That's the thing. That's the thing. I really wish that, like, you know, those are like a bit more like, I don't know. I feel like I just kind of missed when it was like kind of like I kind of missed when the things were not numbered, but like named, because it makes it so much easier for me to remember what happens in each season. And I feel like this is a very like unique issue that happens with Ninjago. Like, I don't really have the same complaints as with any other show. Like, I don't have the same complaints with like Casualty or whatever. But the problem is, like, with Casualty, like, they started off just being like, oh, this is season 1, this is season 2, blah blah blah. They started off with the season numbers, so it never just felt like, oh, this happened in this season. It just felt like one like kind of like continuous like storyline, but also like Casualty is like a very different show than Ninjago. It's a medical drama, but yeah, it's a medical drama, and then but like it's medical drama. It has like a bajillion different storylines, but like kind of Ninjago, it feels like with Ninjago it feels like one continuous storyline with like so many different events that happen in it. If you get what I mean. But I feel like, yeah, it feels like there's so many different storylines with Casualty, and like with like so many different like members of staff and stuff like that. Like Casualty is like so different now than when I first started watching it in 2017. Like most of like there's like a whole mostly different roster of like characters, So yeah, there's like different roster of characters. Mostly there's like some that stay the same, but a lot of them are different. But yeah, but then Casualty only recently has started introducing like named segments. Like I think it was after COVID that they started like actually naming their segments. I restarted watching Casualty, End of Supply and Demand, Start Learning Curves. But with like supply, words, copy words. But yeah, with like Supply and Demand, they had one overall storyline of like, oh well, the morphine's being fucked up. Who's messing with the morphine? Oh, it's the pharmacist that Rash was gonna go out with. Learning Curves is about what's going on with we've got 2 new residents, what's going on with them, and I need a drink. Yeah, it's what's going on with like the new residents, right? So what's going on with them, what's kind of their story, how is their like how's their residency going in the ED? That's the storyline. And then with Ninjago, it's like kind of the same thing, but in like reverse, right? It's the same thing, but in reverse. So like, we had like the first you have the majority of the show really. That has names for the season, right? So for example, you have Tournament of Elements, one major storyline with the Tournament of Elements, right? I'm then playing through the Tournament of Elements, trying to take down Chen, right? But I feel like now with Dragons Rising, it feels like a lot more major storylines packed into one season, which I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it, that's the thing. I think I just don't like the scheduling. I think I just don't like how it's scheduled out. That's the thing, I just don't like the scheduling. I wish it was like on a weekly basis or how they do it with Casualty. Because with Casualty, they take like, for example with Learning Curves, right? They did the first 5 episodes of Learning Curves, then they did the first 5 episodes of Learning Curves, then they took a 1-week break, and then they did the next 5. Then they took another break before, and then now they've just uploaded. Now they're just doing uploading episode 11. Yeah, episode 11 this week. And I've seen people complaining about the breaks, and it's like, what? It's like 2 weeks. What? It's like 2 weeks. Like, I've seen people generally complain about the breaks in Casual, and it's like, well, you get a break you get like a 1-week break after 5 episodes. What? That's not that big a break to me. Like, that's not that bad. Like I understand if it was like a bit of a longer like. I would understand like maybe it was just that I'm newer to the like new casualty format, but that doesn't seem the new casualty like system with like uploading episodes and stuff doesn't seem that bad. I don't know. I know shit. It's I didn't even fucking realize. We've just been yapping and yapping and yapping. I didn't even bring a fucking thing at all. I've just been so focused on just yapping. It doesn't even seem that like bad to me. I don't know. Let me just got a bit more XP. Yeah, it doesn't seem that bad to me. But yeah, like they went from having like I don't know. I think I don't mind having like multiple like major like storylines going on in like Ninjago seasons. I think it's just how it's set up that it's like, well, this just seems like too. It just makes it seem like it's like two separate seasons. The schedule makes it seem like it's two separate seasons of like 10 episodes rather than like one season with 20 episodes. Do you get what I mean? So, yeah. See, I really wish it was on like a weekly basis like Casualty is, you know? So, yeah. Okay, bookstore is in town today. Let's go. Ooh, strawberries are ready. I need that. Oh, the bone. Let me just. Can I not just? Oh, there we go. Pierre wants sashimi. Okay. I'm gonna sell that. So let me just. I'm gonna sell that ruby as well, actually. But I'm gonna shove everything in the chests. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, that's basically the end of my point. What else can I get out? I really enjoyed. I just really genuinely enjoyed this Ninjago season. I just really enjoyed it. I'm gonna put diamonds in a crystal lemon. I need a battery pack. That's the thing. What's the for the key quest? What's for the key quest? Mysterious key. 10 bees. Bees of summer. Fuck. Okay. I mean, to be fair, we've got a week left till summer. But I can go see if Cart Lady has some bees. So yeah. I genuinely really enjoyed this Ninjago season. I think I saw this on Twitter as well. I can't remember who said it, but it genuinely felt like that like kind of like everyone had like an equal amount of screen time, which I really appreciated. Because the thing is, in previous seasons, in like the previous 3 seasons, I actually didn't mind that like a lot of the characters were getting like less screen time. Like I didn't mind that you know, Cole, for example, was getting less screen time. You know, I didn't mind that. I didn't really mind that all too much. But man, it is kind of refreshing to see. It is kind of refreshing to see your favorite characters get a bit more screen time. I really wish the sides would. I can't do this longer, Jesus. I really want the iridium side. I can't remember. How do you get the iridium side? I don't remember. Anyways, yeah, but it felt like this start of the season, like they did kind of try and make it so that like, everyone got equal amounts of screen time, which I'm so glad about. Like again, I didn't mind because I understood, like, I kind of understood, like, oh, there's a lot of characters, like, I felt like I was, Ninjago shifted towards, you know, Sora, Aaron, the new ninja, being, like, the main characters, and I really wish that, like, characters like Euphrasia, I really wish that characters like Euphrasia got, yeah, I really wish that, like, characters like Euphrasia and, like, Frack, kind of, got a bit more screen time. Well, less Frack, more Euphrasia. I love Euphrasia. I'm so glad that Euphrasia got more screen times, more screen time in this season, by the way. But yeah, I think I really, I was like, oh, they're gonna have a lot less screen time because there's a lot of new characters. They probably wanna focus on the new ninja and kind of maybe if Ninjago lasts long enough, they wanna shift the focus over to the new ninja, right? They don't want the old ninja being. They don't want the OGs kind of taking up screen time when they want the new ninja to kind of like take up a lot of spotlight. But I think I really appreciate this season because it gave like Cole and Gio a lot of season. It gave like Cole and Zane and stuff a lot of like. It gave them like a lot of it gave them quite a lot of screen time, which again I didn't really mind the lack of screen time beforehand, but now that they've actually gotten screen time, I really enjoyed it. I think the only thing that made me cringe a little was Zane was kind of using was kind of just using like millennial and like Gen Z language, when beforehand he's like used like much more like formal language, like, you know, like I think in one episode when he like in like the I think in the episode he returns, he's like, oh, that's such a bummer, man. And I was just like, wait, what? Because like hearing Zane say bummer sounds so weird. But like, yeah, I really enjoyed Zane this season. I really enjoyed Zane this season, especially because it felt like, you know, in recently seasons, it felt like he was kind of. It didn't feel like he had much of a personality outside of being like, oh, I'm a robot, beep boop beep boop. You know, it didn't feel like he had much of a personality. But yeah, now it felt like, oh, he does actually have a bit more of a personality. So yeah, oof. Should I save my money or buy? I should save money. I should save money where possible. I'm not buying a book now. I'm saving up for the desert. I need to save up for the desert. No. But yeah, it was really refreshing to see Zay this season and seeing kind of like a bit more chill, a bit more relaxed, you know, being, you know, the Zane we all know and love. So yeah, I really enjoyed his characterization in general this season. So yeah, and then there was this callback to where Sora, Frack, Ryu, and Wildfire ended up at the end of last season. Because I was thinking, I immediately thought, oh, they ended up in the, like, they somehow ended up in the, like, grasslands. You know, in the only trilogy where, Lloyd nearly died and he spoke with his first Spinjitzu master, I thought, oh, that's like the first Spinjitzu's on mini one. I was even thinking that, or maybe they ended up in like another like area of like the land of like not monsters, madness, like the land of words. I thought either they ended up there or they ended up in the land of madness, right? But yeah, they haven't clarified where they ended up. We have no idea where they did actually end up. We have no idea what it's called. But I do think it's either another part of the land of madness or just that grasslands. But I think I'm kind of leaning towards those grasslands because Laro, again Ninjago spoilers, but Laro actually at the towards the end of the season, like in the last episode, I should say, in the last episode, Laro is like I found basically the ninja are asking her, oh, where did you get this weapon from? For some reason, despite the fact that she is very much a dangerous like person, right? They was just talking to her with her cell door just wide open. Why the fuck did they do that? Why the fuck did they just talk to her with a door wide open? I don't know. Well, basically she said, oh, I found this in this land that I don't know if I have to name it. I don't know the name of, and I don't know if I can find it again. And it flashes over, like flashbacks over to the place where Aaron would lie, but where Frack, Sora, Ryu, and Wildfire ended up. It flashback to there. And I was just like, is that a grasslands? Because like, if it was in the land of man, if it was another like area of the land of madness, she would have just said the land of madness. Like, she would have just said that. She would have just said, oh, I found it in the realm of madness. Like, she would have just said that, but no, she didn't. She said, I don't know if I can name this. Like, I don't know if I can name this place. I don't know if I can find it again. Which is making me think, is it the grasslands? And somehow, due to the merge, normal people can actually go there? That's my theory. I mean, I doubt it's going to happen. I doubt it's actually going to be the grasslands where the first Spinjitzu master created in Lloyd's like head. But one can dream. And what's the thing for this? Potatoes or prismatic slime. Okay, I'll just wait until those refresh. And that is Maru. Does she like anything in my inventory? I don't think she does. What does she love? She has she's very easy. She's got like easy gifts. Strawberries. I could have gotten her something, but I'm not on it. I'm not in the mood to just go and give out presents today, so I'm just gonna say hi to people and just try and keep my relationship up with them and just get like the tiniest points. But yeah. Hello Vincent. Hello. But yeah. They will probably expand upon like where this was in the next 10 episodes. So yeah, we just gotta be patient. We just gotta be patient. So yeah, guess I actually have to grind on my uni work for the time being. Okay, I'm not spending 500 on a copper bar. Are you joking me? God, let copper. That's 600. Jesus. I'm gonna buy that rare seed because I know that will give me more than what she's done it for. So yeah, I think one of the gem berries are like 2 2,000, which is just like, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money on like one crop. So I need that money. I need that money. So yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go full Georgia this playthrough. Yeah, what else was I gonna talk about this season? I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. And I really appreciate there's a little bit of focus on Aaron's parents, because I thought, oh great, he's found his parents again. We're never gonna see those two again. But no, actually, they actually do have like, they do actually like show up and in the season and actually like have speaking roles and actually like talk. So yeah, that I really like that. I really like Aaron and I really like Aaron's parents. I really like Jenny and Barry there. They're great. I love those two. The funniest thing as well is like kind of like Aaron is like the only ninja that came from like a stable home. I mean, it's sad. It's not funny. It's just sad. But if you think about it, like, well, I guess Euphrasia kind of came from a stable home too. It's just a different like society because she came from a society like of monks, right? But yeah, we don't know much about Euphrasia's like home life. But like, if we exclude Euphrasia because we don't know much about her home life, we have Sora, who just has like neglectful parents. Like they're very like emotionally neglectful, and like they dead name her, which is like not good. And then we have Frack. We met his dad this season, and his dad, I do have a feeling that his dad is gonna like try to become a better person. But like his dad was like never around. He was like too busy like focusing on his work, because like he did have like kind of a good kind of a good reason to be aware of his time, because he wanted Frack to be proud of him. But he wanted Frack to be proud of him and his work. But like, we don't know, that sort of reasoning barely works, because Frack like barely saw his dad, and like my first impression of like Frack's dad is just like, oh, Frack is not good enough for his dad. His dad is just like too full of himself to be proud of his own son, right, for being a ninja, right? And you kind of I feel like you kind of might get that vibe as well, because like Frack introduces him and his friends, like, and Frack's like, oh, we're ninja. This is Sora, this is Wildfire, and his dad's like, oh, but you're not the official ninja. You're not the original ninja. You know, you're not these people. And it's just like, this guy. I did not like his dad, but his dad did seem kind of more sympathetic later on in the season. And then you have let's see. You have Wildfire. She was raised by dragons, right? Well, from what we see, Heatwave, good dragon dad. We love Heatwave. And then the caregiver bot was also like a good parent, and like tried to like raise Wildfire with like good like morals and lessons and stuff. But she wasn't raised by her real parents. She was she has a very Superman origin story. So yeah. And then we have Lloyd. We all know about Lloyd and his parents. We all know Lloyd and his parents. I saw this tweet actually earlier. I don't remember who said it, but someone had said, "Oh, that basically said Frack's dad is who people want." Oh, sorry. Frack's dad is who people think Misako is. Which I totally agree. I totally agree. I totally agree. Cause like, you know, like at the start, kind of like Lloyd had a lot of like mixed feelings towards his mum, but it's very clear now that like he does love his mum, and like kind of like Misako has been a good mum. It's kind of been like a good mum and like there for her son since her introduction in, what was it, season 3? Yeah, she made a mistake. I feel like we should. But the thing is, what we see of Misako, we don't see her being like a necessarily bad parent on screen. We don't know like the entirety. We do know the entirety of the context of like why she left Lloyd, but we don't directly see it on screen. So I feel like there'll be a lot more like nuance in what happened, I guess. So yeah, I do hope we get a flashback to like the day that she decided to give Lloyd up to the boarding school to see like whether it was like truly malicious or if she just did not know that it was a she just did not know that it was a like school for like villain kids, for like villains. So yeah, and then also we have Garmadon, who's like now like true evil, pretty much like the embodiment of true evil. I mean, he's kind of like mellowed out since the Oni trilogy, but like still, he's kind of like he's a bit more shitty than he was in like season 4 and like season 5. So yeah, and then farming level 10. And then you have Kai and Nia, who, to be fair, their parents are good parents. It's just they got kidnapped by Chronix and Crocs and therefore could not actually be parents, you know? And could not actually be parents. And then you have let's see, who else do you have? You have Jay's parents. His adoptive parents. We love Ed and Edna. We love Ed and Edna, right? But then we don't know why he was then given up for adoption by the past Master of Lightning, Libba, and then Cliff Garden. We don't know the reason why he was given up for adoption, right? So yeah, I can't judge whether I can't judge them. I can't really judge them. The only Jay was raised in like a junkyard, which probably isn't like the best place you should be raising a child. I'm just saying. Probably isn't the best place to raise a child. But then, who else do we have? We have Cole. Okay, his mum dies when he's like just before he becomes a ninja, right? His mum dies of like some like mystery illness that we never learn what it is, right? And then his dad kind of like neglects it. His dad kind of neglects him. Like he kind of like pushes all the chores onto Cole, cause like he's kind of like too into his own grief. He's like too into his own grief to like actually like take care of his. I haven't spent all these strawberries, but like he's like too into his own grief to like kind of like function properly. Like all he can just do is like dance. And they do reconcile it later on, but still. And then who else am I missing? Zane, his dad dies twice. And just before just before Dr. Julian dies the first time, flips off the memory switch so Zane doesn't remember Dr. Julian, which is kind of fucked up. And then who else am I missing? And then Dr. Julian just like dies off screen after like season 2. Who else am I missing? Pixel. We love Cyrus Fogg. He's a bit of a ditz. He's ditzy, right? Right. He's a bit ditzy. But he is like well-meaning. Like I remember this was in Crystallized. He didn't realize that the whole city was being attacked until like Pixel comes in with the sun. I think it was with the Sons of Garmadon. Yeah, it was with like Kilo and Ultraviolet. It's only then when like Cyrus was like, oh, there's an actual attack on the city. So yeah. And the ad is starting in 4 minutes, in less than 4 minutes, by the way. If you don't want ads, you know what to do. Subscribe. So, yeah, and then... Am I missing anyone? I feel like I'm missing anyone, but I don't think I am. Because we had... I said about Sora, I said about Wildfire, I said about Frack, I said about Zane, Nia, Jay, I said about Lloyd. Who else am I missing? I said about Cole. I don't know, but you get the point. Like Aaron is like one of the few characters to like have a bit of a stable home. So, yeah. So which is just like which is sad. Which is like really sad. So yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, I really enjoyed Jenny and Barry this season. They had like their own. They didn't really have like much screen time, but like, their side characters, I didn't expect them to have like a full like episode to themselves. They just had like, they only really had like one like major scene where they go into Crossroads to go pick up like some food and stuff and like some healing stuff for Rontu, cause Frohickey had asked them. Frohickey is like a doctor, I think, or is it just generally a healer, also of some kind? I don't know. But Frohickey was also injured in the fight against Raz. This takes place like pretty much directly after the end of season 3. So yeah. And then the Crossroads gets attacked, and then the Crossroads gets attacked, and then we flash back to the monastery, and like Frohickey is like, those two have been gone like a long time. Never send those two to do groceries. And like Cole, who had just come back, was like, I think it was Cole anyways, was like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was either Cole or like someone else was like, the Crossroads been attacked. And like Fro was just like, oh, that's why they're taking a long time. So yeah, I swear though, these people, these ninja and their families can never get one moment of peace. The last moment of peace that I remember them getting was like, it was season 11. It was not on screen anyways. It was season 11 and they were just all like using like the bell as a jacuzzi. I do wonder where that bell is now. one of Ninjago's mysteries. Where the fuck is the hot tub bell? Where is it? Where is it? Where did it go? Yeah, where is it? Where is it? But that's like the last like moment of like peace they had. That's like the last moment of peace that they truly had. So yeah. I need a vacation season. I just need, I don't know, it's like, oh, I want a beach episode, I need a beach fucking season, man, because oh my fucking god. These fucking ninja, man, go through fucking so much. Oh my god. But yeah. Yeah. I swear, if they don't get like a beach episode, like a filler episode soon, then one of them is gonna end up like having like a heart attack from like the stress or something, because oh my god, the amount of shit that they go through, oh my god. I just need a filler episode. I just want one filler episode. Please, I want a filler episode. Just give me a filler episode, yeah. I want filler. I want filler. Like, fuck all you dickheads who are like, filler's useless. Shut up. Filler is great. Filler is amazing. Hold my hand. Filler is not useless. It's a break from the action and can further characters' relationships. Okay. I say hold my hand, and then I literally held out my hand, and I literally halfway through that I'd held up my hand actually in real life, and I realised like halfway through, oh yeah, I have a PNG tuber. You can't see me hold out my hand. Oh my god. The struggles of being a PNG tuber. But also, I can't be asked getting another webcam. Like, I can afford to get another webcam. I just can't be asked ordering one. That's simple as that. I've used my PNG tuber for way too long now. I can't be asked getting another webcam. Because I stopped using my webcam. I stopped using my webcam probably about, what was it? It was last year, wasn't it? It was like start of last year, I think, that I stopped using it, and because it broke pretty much, and I have been kind of free. Right now I'm just sitting in my pajamas, and like if I was streaming with my face cam on, I would want to be dressed, and I could not be bothered getting dressed today because I'm off uni for 2 weeks because of Easter, and I could not be bothered getting dressed today. I'm gonna be so honest, could not be asked. So yeah, and welcome back from the ad, by the way. But yeah. Ooh, that is a beach totem. And flower seeds. We love flower seeds. I'm Clint. I'm gonna go fish more. Yeah, we're gonna go back up to mountains. Yeah, I just want one filler episode. Just one beach episode. To be fair, there are some episodes that could be technically counted as filler, like that one episode where like Wildfire and Aaron, I think at this point it was in the Tournament of Sources, so season 2, I think. Dragon's Rising season 2. They were, I think Wildfire at this point, I think Wildfire had been like kicked out of the tournament, so Wildfire and Aaron will go searching for clues on whether like Blekt was like actually sabotaging like the tournament, or like rigging the tournament or whatever. or like if he was like such a shitty uncle, such a shitty person. I don't really count that as like filler, because it's like still like substantially moving the plot along. Still kind of moving the plot along. I just want a vacation episode. I want a true vacation episode. I just want to see Zane, and I just want a flashback episode to Zane and Pixel on their little honeymoon. They didn't actually get married in the show, but like everyone's like, the honeymoon is basically a honeymoon. But yeah, I would love to see their cute ass little honeymoon for more than like one scene. Love those two. I love Zane and Pixel. They were so cute. They were so cute in that one episode. The thing is, I can't even really be mad that like Pixel wasn't in this in this part of the season that much, because they allocated the like the other characters so well and gave them enough time that it's like, oh, I didn't even realize that Pixel had barely any screen time. Like I barely realized that she didn't really have that much screen time. I'm gonna be so honest. But yeah, I do miss Pixel. I do wish there was like an episode of them having I want a little bit of filler, please. Bit of filler, bit of vacation, please. But yeah. But yeah. Yeah. I love filler. I love filler. Big fan of filler. Big fan of filler episodes here. I feel like my only things I can say now is how much I love filler episodes. So, yeah. Fishing tackle has one. Okay. Done fishing for the day. Sell the Neptune's glaive for however fucking much. I don't know. I'm so mad at the price book thing. What's it called? Price catalog? Yeah, I'm so mad that the price catalog doesn't fucking include the weapons. Like, come on, give me the price of the weapons, will ya? Hello. Here you go. What's my thing now? Okay. 477, okay, out of 1,000 slimes. 69, nice, out of 150 void spirits. 138 out of 200 bats. Got the 80 skeletons, defeated 346 cave insects. 25 out of 30 duggies. 131 out of 500 dust sprites. 42 out of 60 rock crabs. Okay. Did I have a prize? I don't remember. No, I don't. Okay, I'm closest to getting all the duggies. Okay, that's fine. I haven't been to the quarry in a while, and since we're right next to it, we might as well go see what's here. That's 3 days. We can probably plant those carrots now. Actually, let's see if I have any more carrot seeds in my chest, though. So yeah. I should have brought some bombs. Oh my god, because I don't want to craft more using this stuff. But yeah, is that iridium? That's called an iridium. Holy shit! I can finally smelt iridium without even having to go to the fucking desert. Oh my god. I'm guessing it's because I've been getting like drops of iridium from the mines that it's like, oh, you're getting iridium now. Here's some you can mine from the quarry. I'm like, okay, sick. And my inventory is so filled up. Oh my god. It's fine. We can dump it all. We can dump it all when we get back to the farm. We can dump it all, it's fine. Wait, I want to do a stream soon. I want to do a stream soon in my block palette world, where I think have a look at all the new sulfur blocks, because I have opinions. Okay, so the new like sulfur update, it's called like Chaos Cubes or something. Chaos Cubes, I think, or something. I haven't looked at like everything that's in the update, but I've looked at like what's been like announced, like the cubes and sulfur blocks mainly. Initially, I was a bit like hesitant. I was a bit hesitant towards. I was a bit hesitant. I didn't really like the. Oh, I need to. Let me read that. I was a bit. Ooh. 9. But yeah, I was a bit hesitant towards. That did nothing. But yeah, I was a bit. Keep speaking. I was a bit hesitant towards the Chaos Cubes like update, because I've mostly loved the updates. I've mostly loved the thingy update. I've mostly loved and enjoyed the drop so far. But I think when I first saw like mainly the blocks, mainly like the sulfur blocks, I really did not like them. I really did not like them at all. I think it's that kind of like, we have so many like red and yellow blocks in the game already that I was just like, kind of like, even though I didn't think that initially, I was just like, but then later on I was like, do we need more red and yellow blocks? But like overall I didn't mind the colour all that much, but I was like, please give us just more blocks in different colours, please. I think it's that I didn't like the texture. Okay, this is kind of to do with the colours, but I didn't like how vibrant they were. I thought that when they first showed it to us, I thought, oh, I thought it felt like way too vibrant. In like, especially when like surrounded by the deep sea cave, I was like, oh, that's too vibrant. That's like a bit too much. I felt it just did not fit within like a cave, especially. Like the sulfur cubes. I love the sulfur cubes. They're so cute. I love them. Right. But I was like a bit more hesitant towards the blocks. Like I feel like at first, before they updated the textures, the only block I liked was like it was the yellow one. I don't know what it's called, but it's one of the yellow ones, I think. Just your standard regular the yellow block. I like that one. But yeah, I think generally, but yeah, I think that was the only one that's the only block I liked. But now that they've updated them, I'm not a huge fan of the blocks, but I feel like I would probably use them every so often. I'd probably use them every so often. I do think, yeah, I think I'd probably use the sulfur blocks every so often. And I think the concept of like the sulfur water is cool. I think that's really cool. Puts a bit of edge when I'm mining, because I do enjoy mining. It puts like a little bit more like danger into mining. Because a lot of times like I could just like switch off when I'm mining pretty much and just be like, I could just like pretty much switch off when I'm mining. But now there's like a little bit more like a risk added towards it. Like not much, but like, still a little bit. So I'm gonna sell that water toll. Why not? But yeah, now there's like a little bit more like risk and stuff associated with the totem. So yeah. All crops grow 2% faster. Artisan goods are worse. 40% more. Do that one. Artisan. 17,000. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, we sold a lot. Let's see how much that is. We can go by the bus. We can go by the bus. We can go by the bus, everybody. Auto grabber. 25 grand money. Oh, it's power dance tomorrow. 25 20,000 gold. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's great. It's dandy. It's great. So 25,000 gold. Holy fuck. Holy shit and balls. Oh my god. 25,000. Oh my god. Jesus. Jesus fucking Christ, man. That's a lot of money. Anyways. But yeah, we can finally. Why did I come this way? I don't know. But finally find the bus to the desert. And go see Sandy. Oh my god, we can go see Sandy. We can go see Sandy. I buy Starfruit. I'm excited to buy Starfruit. That's a summer one, right? Oh my god, that's... Yeah. We're gonna... Yeah, Sandy, Starfruit. We can buy... We can stack up on some Starfruit for the summer. What's Sandy like? I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know. I think she likes flowers, so... Yeah. Let me just go sell these. We can go open my mystery box. Go open my mystery box. I need to upgrade. I won't have enough after I sell that. I need to give these to Evelyn and Sam. I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna sell those little bits of bait there. Because why not? Need to open my mystery box, sell these. Start out desert, go to desert. Okay, we have enough money. Money. I don't know what. I think it's flowers. I think she likes flowers anyways. Ooh, we can get coconuts and cactus fruit as well. I don't think anyone has asked me for like a coconut or cactus fruit. Yeah, Pierre wants sashimi, which I forgot about. But also, I don't care. Speaking of I don't care, shut up, CapCut. Oh my god, just because I haven't used you in months since the summer does not actually mean I'm gonna listen to your notifications. Yeah. Oh, why people flower. Flower. Then we give to Sam. Where's Sam? He's probably in his room because it's like 9, almost 9. Baguette. Yeah, because at 9. He likes baguettes. I could just give that to Jodie actually. Okay. Sam. There you go. And then I'll just give this. Move Vincent. Move child. There you go. She likes it. Wait, is it like, or is it neutral? Jodie. It's a normal gift, okay. And hello child. Probably because she wouldn't let you have any more gummies today. Probably because it's 9 AM. Vincent. Probably that. Hello Ken, he's down. Why the fuck is he down there? Go help your wife with the kids. Hello Alex. Hello Alex. There's just more girls in the town. Okay, let's see, there's Leah. There's... Okay, out of the people that I feel like Alex would date, there's Leah. There's Leah, there's Haley, there's Emily, there's Penny. There's Maru, there's Abigail. You know? Where's Evelyn? There you go. Okay. Okay. Open mystery box. We need to go to Georgia. Let's go to Georgia first and then open the mystery box. Wait a minute, how much is the... Is it 500 for the bus ride to the thing? I think it might be. Hello! Bus. Oh, what have I done tomorrow? Boo, 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 boo. Tomorrow. Boo. I guess we can just skip today. We can just skip today. It's a Tuesday. Who cares? A sprinkler. I don't fucking need this. I sell it. I'm gonna sell it because it came from Clint. Ew. 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 I don't need this, and it came from Clint. We're big Clint haters over here. Big Clint haters. And they want money. You should, you know, stop hating Lewis. We hate that guy. We hate that guy over here. Okay, we'll play one more day. Just so we can go introduce ourselves to Sandy. And yeah, just so we can go introduce ourselves to Sandy and stuff. So yeah. Sell that. Sleep. Just so yeah, we can introduce ourselves to Sandy. That's getting done overnight. Now we just have the panning to do. I think, is that gonna get the achievement? I think it will, but I want to play more, like, and do more of the JoJo stuff. Okay, not as much as the other day, but still a decent amount. Progress has been saved. Let's go out. Harvest our stuff. Thank you. Strawberry jelly. 3,000. Damn. Okay. We've got some cranberries. I need to put one in the thing. In the seed maker. And then I'm going to sell the others. Put it in there. Grab that. I'm going to sell that just so we can make back a bit. We can make back the money we spend on the star fruits. To be fair, the star fruits would be worth it. The star fruits will be worth it. Grab that. I think they're a summer thing anyways. If they're not, if they're like a spring, I think star fruits are summer. Yeah, I was gonna say if they're like spring instead, then I'll just plant them in the greenhouse because we don't have ancient fruit yet. Or what's the other one I was gonna plant? Ancient fruit and I don't remember. Was it? It was ancient fruit. I have blueberries, cranberries. I was gonna do. I don't remember what I was going to put in there. Was it starfruit? Was it starfruit? Maybe? Mayhaps. Maybe. I don't remember. Okay, let me grab that one cranberry seed. Thank you. And then we just need to make up the 27,000. The 20k, we just need to make up the 20k for the panning. So yeah, it was ancient fruit and then something else. I think it might have been starfruit actually. It might have been starfruit. Okay, what's in here? Let's see. Okay. We can probably put this in the preserve jars. And get making some stuff so we can, get a lot more G. Because, in this playthrough, we don't care about the environment. All we care about is money. Feels like some politicians we all know. about to cook complete breakfast. Let's go. And I still have so many recipes. Oh my god. Oh my god. I forgot about the flower dance. You know what? I don't care about the flower dance right now. I don't care about the flower dance right now. I want to go to... Hurry up, Pam. Hurry up. Pam, there you are. Hurry up. Hurry up, it's 20 to 10. I need to get to the desert. Hurry up. I need the desert recipe. I need the desert totem recipe so badly. Oh my god, I forgot how long it takes to get it. Oh my god. Hurry up, Pam. Can I not just buy a ticket and then just wait until the driver shows up? Oh my god. I'll just, you know, drive myself. Oh my god. Desert time. I'm gonna chop down every single tree just so I can get some coconuts. And more wood. But mostly for the coconuts, I'm gonna be so honest. There's a coconut over there. Yeah, and there's one over there. We'll grab that coconut over there once we go say hi to Sandy. And grab some starfruit. So yeah. Hello. Hello. Hello, Sandy. Hello. Here you go. Oh wow, nothing says spring like a Stardew Valley daffodil. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Bee. Oh, we can plant these in fall. We need those, right? So yeah, place 10 bees. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep those on us, plant those in fall. Oh, we could just plant them right now. Yeah, we can go plant them right now in our thing. Can I do anything else? I don't think so. I'll just buy all the starfruits. Oh, well, yeah, is it? It's fucking expensive, so I can only buy 13. It's fucking expensive, man. Oh my god. And we could buy more beets. Could buy more beets. Yeah, let's buy more beets. Because, you know, why not? Why the fuck not? I mean, now we only have 13 gold, but like, whatever, you know, whatever. Chop that down. What do we have? Golden mask. Let's go. Let's go. Hello. What do I need for the 10 iridium? 10? Are you having me on? Are you absolutely having me on? 10 iridium for a warped home? You're having a laugh. You're having a laugh, mate? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, let me chop down the rest of these trees and do a bit more gathering and stuff, and then we can go home. Give this to Gunter. Will it be open today because of the Desert Festival? I don't know. And oh my god, my headphones decided not to. There we go. My headphones are dodgy. I need new ones. I've been putting it off for ages. Ooh, cactus. I can sell those. I'm so glad I got level 10 in foraging. Oh my god. I'm so glad I got the level 10 in foraging. We'll go down in the... We'll go in the desert mines another day. Oh wait, we can go in here just to get rid of the... I don't know what the skull key is for. Just to complete that. Just get it out of my quests, really. So yeah. And yeah, we need to bring... Oh, I forgot to bring the prismatic shard here. Fuck. Forgot about that. Yeah, we can bring it another day. We can bring it another day. To be fair, our sword is okay for like this point in the game. It's 30 to 45 damage, -5 speed, +2 crit chance, 5 weight, and vampiric. And you're probably like, Poppy, how the fuck did you get an enchanted sword so soon into the game? You've not unlocked Ginger Island yet. It was a fucking drop. Somehow, an enchanted sword, an enchanted weapon was a drop. How the fuck? I don't know. Let me see. Can I still go into Gunther's? Even though it's the desert festival. Right, can I still go into here? That's locked. That's locked. Okay, they're closed today. Okay. We'll just keep those in my inventory there then. And then I'll go plant these. But yeah, I'll go plant those in my greenhouse. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we just need the 20k for the panning. And yeah. And then that's that achievement got. Basically this whole this whole Stardew world is just because I want to get the Steam achievement for what is it? Let me see. Become a JojaCo member and purchase all the community development perks. That's why I just wanted the Steam achievement because I like Steam achievements. Big fan of big fan of Steam achievements. Biggest fan of Steam achievements. Really massive big fan of Steam achievements. Love Steam achievements. Okay, let's go plant these in here. I'll just plant these starfruits now. Why the fuck not? And then plant these here as well. Because again, they're gonna be done soon. These beets are gonna be done in like what 6 days, and I think the starfruit are they 4 days? I don't remember, but they're gonna be done soon. And oh, wine. You know who we need to give this to? Can I not go down here actually? I can. The festival's over now. Festival's over. Where's Leah? I just want to give her wine. Hey, Leah. Oh, it's locked. Is everything locked today? Because of the fucking festival, I can't do shit. It's everywhere closed. Fuck's sake. I could just wait, but I can't be bothered, so I'm just gonna. Whenever I next stream Stardew, oh, fuck off, Lewis. Whenever I next stream Stardew, I'll come and find Leah and give her some wine. And hopefully get that extra heart, so then I can, you know, marry her and have her on my farm. So yeah. Yeah, like I said, I completely forgot it was the desert. It was the, not desert festival. Not desert festival. I completely forgot it was the flower dance today. So yeah. I was planning on actually going and like streaming it, but like, again, I completely forgot. I just haven't checked the calendar at all this stream. So yeah. And we made a decent amount of money, 8 grand. Oh my god, let's go. We'll be able to make that 20 grand in like a few days. So yeah. I know it's raining. Let's go. Okay. Exit to title. We played like 5 days in like an hour. So yeah. Anyways, I am going to go and raid you guys on out. Let's see. Let's see. Who is live? Let's see. Let us see. Let's see. We can go and raid out to Orion the Nova VT, aka Neb, who is playing a bit of Cassette Beasts. I've never seen this game, but it looks cool. So yeah, we're gonna go right out to there. So yeah, let's see. On the VT. So yeah, I really hope you go and enjoy. Let's see what pronouns did it use. He, they. Okay, so yeah, I hope you go enjoy their stream, and yeah, I shall see you guys on Sunday for more achievement hunting in Sally Face. We're gonna achievement hunt in episode 2. So yeah, bye guys. Bye.